Good morning and welcome to another daily devotional, Slingshot daily devotional. Should have practiced in the shower like I did yesterday. It's alright. So we have, if you watched yesterday's video, we have the very last verse of chapter 7 in Exodus, which on the website that I'm reading off of, it has it as part of chapter 7. In my Bible, it has it as part of, not chapter 7. It is part of chapter 7. The internet source that I'm reading from has it as part of the story of the plague of blood. My goodness, I apologize. My Bible has verse 25 as the story or part of the story of the plague of frogs, which is what we're going over today. So I'm going based off of the Bible. So we're finishing off the very last verse of chapter 7, getting into the first half of chapter 8. Yeah, and I think it's supposed to be Wednesday today, right? Yeah, because I have to go to bed early tonight. Well, early-ish, to get up to go. Actually, we're meeting at a library tomorrow for my class in the morning, so I don't have to worry about downtown traffic. Yay! All right, enough about my personal life. Let's get to what you're here for. That is the Bible. So last verse of chapter 7. 7 days passed after the Lord struck the Nile, so we know it's been a week since he turned everything into blood. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and say to him, 'This is what the Lord says: Let my people go, so that they may worship me. If you refuse to let them go, I will send a plague of frogs on your whole country. The Nile will teem with frogs. They will come up into your palace and your bedroom, and onto your bed, into the houses of your officials and on your people, and into your ovens and kneading troughs. The frog will come up on you and your people and all your officials.' Then the Lord said to Moses, 'Tell Aaron, stretch out your hand with your staff over the streams and canals and ponds, and make frogs come up on the land of Egypt.' So Aaron stretched out his hand over the waters of Egypt, and the frogs came up and covered the land. But the magicians did the same things by their secret arts. They also made frogs come up on the land of Egypt. Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and said, 'Pray to the Lord to take the frogs away from me and my people, and I will let your people go to offer sacrifices to the Lord.' Moses said to Pharaoh, 'I leave to you the honor of setting the time for me to pray for you and your officials and your people, that you and your houses may be rid of the frogs, except for those that remain in the Nile.' 'Tomorrow,' Pharaoh said. Moses replied, 'It will be as you say, so that you may know there is no one like the Lord our God. The frogs will leave you and your houses, your officials and your people. They will remain only in the Nile.' After Moses and Aaron left Pharaoh, Moses cried out to the Lord about the frogs he had brought on Pharaoh. And the Lord did what Moses asked. The frogs died in the houses, in the courtyards, and in the fields. They were piled into heaps, and the land reeked of them. But when Pharaoh saw that there was relief, he hardened his heart and would not listen to Moses and Aaron, just as the Lord had said." So we have a week passing, and again the kind of transition from roles from God to Moses to Aaron. So God is telling Moses what to tell Aaron. All the frogs come up, and apparently the magicians did the same thing. But it's only the second plague, right? I say only, but already we've had all water turned into blood, and now we have frogs everywhere. So Pharaoh says, "Enough, I will let you go worship the Lord and just take these frogs away from me." But then we find out later that after he was relieved of this, that, he hardened his heart again and didn't take heed. So I want to look up King James. I want to see if the words secret arts in next chapter. Can I jump multiple chapters at a time? Okay, here we go. Chapter 7. Oh, no, not that. Oh, that button. Duh. Alright, and we're looking at verse... Oh, I guess I could have gone to chapter 8. But I'll look at yesterday's, because it says secret arts for the first plague as well. And for Aaron's staff becoming a snake. Okay, 22. Verse 22. Okay, and the magicians of Egypt did so with their enchantments. Okay, so in the King James Version, it says enchantments instead of secret arts. So I don't know, maybe they are doing some kind of like black magic or something, but enchantments, secret arts, I don't know. So yeah, so we have the plague of frogs, which if you're a lover of frog legs, maybe it's not the worst plague for you. But can you imagine being everywhere? It said in the kneading troughs, in your beds, everywhere. That would just be, ugh, I wouldn't want frogs everywhere right now. Um, pretty nasty. Can you imagine all the warts? Just kidding. All right. So plague number 2 has happened. Pharaoh is still not letting the Israelites go to worship. He's hardening his heart, just as the Lord had said. And then we will see tomorrow that, what do you know? I don't think he's going to change in the next one either. It's going to take him a while. All right, well, I hope everybody is having a good week. We are officially at the halfway point. And as far as it is here, we don't have any snow. It's still a little cold, but no snow. So weather could be worse for the end of January. Last day of January, too. Tomorrow's February, which is coincidentally my mother's baptism birthday and my fiance's birthday. So big day tomorrow coming up for me. All right. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you again tomorrow with another Slingshot Daily Devotional. There we go. I got it right that time. All right, see ya.